Welcome to EBTV's coverage of East Brunswick High School athletics. Today, boys volleyball against the Vikings of South Brunswick High School. Hi, I'm Ken Saroka, and I'm joined by Melissa Strauss. And Melissa, with a 10-1 record and a #1 ranking in the state, is this the kind of game where you could just blow it off and not show up?
No, not for these guys. These guys are going to come out and play all the time. There's a good group of seniors behind them, and they're going to come out and play. They're not that kind of team. They're not those kinds of kids. So.
This team has already beaten South Brunswick once. Is there anything left to prove? I mean, I know the traditional rivalries here are in the county is St. Joe's, but is there something else to prove here? Or is there something that Coach Russ wants to get across tonight?
No, I think they're just going to go out. They're going to have fun. That's what they do. They go out and they just play, and that's what they're going to do today. It is a conference team that they have to beat again, so they're going to go out and do that. So.
Now, in talking to Coach Russ before the game, he's going to incorporate a few more players into the rotation. One player's sick, another player is going to be playing basketball later tonight in the GMC All-Star game. How does that affect the practice? How does that affect the rotation? I mean, does it really affect? Yeah, we're in the landing zone here. Does it really affect the rotations? I mean, is there that kind of chemistry amongst the players there that is awkward at times if you interject somebody new?
Sometimes it might be, but he's got a group of about 16 kids that play together every day. So even if you just inject one or two, it really shouldn't make that big of a difference when you still have a core group of 4 or 5 seniors or starters out on the floor.
And what do you attribute this constant success? I mean, every year we come to do volleyball. Every year we talk about high rankings. I mean, this is not a sport, I don't think that has a lot of feeder systems, but it is a sport where these kids are really dedicated, at least. That's the way it seems.
Yeah, definitely. They all go out and play, whether it's through a club up north or West Windsor. You'll see most of the majority of his kids go out and play, and in the summertime, they're just playing. They love the sport, and they play. They love it, so they're just going to do that all the time. So.
And we'll be right back with our first of hopefully a 2-game match here against the Vikings of South Brunswick in just a moment.
Thanks, Josh.
And we are back here, boys volleyball action against the Vikings of South Brunswick.
Eric Savage.
And introducing the lineups here for the Vikings right now. South Brunswick only has 3 seniors on it, but in talking to ninth grade coach Mark Mondry, they've got a good younger program.
Okay.
But it's working its way through the system here. So I know we talked about at the opening some new faces here being mixed in here. Senior captain Kevin Liu.
Dan Leon.
Another captain.
Mm-hmm. Dan Leon. Ben Erb. Mark Lisiak, a sophomore.
Yeah. His brother played, Peter Lisiak, a couple years ago.
And getting a start tonight, Prashanth Kolapacheri. And Mike Mann. And John Wong. Guerrero here.
By Greg Rutz, assisted by Anthony Alexander and Mark Mondry.
Again, some of the special circumstances. Owen Summerer is on the bench. He's not quite well, just getting over something, I guess.
Yeah, he had a strep for the last couple days, so he's getting over that right now. And they have actually, it's good that he's rest. They play ranked team Bridgewater on Friday, and then they go to Southern for a full-day tournament. So it's good that he's on, a couple days rest will really help out for that tournament.
And Danny Lung is going to leave here and head to the GMC All-Star basketball game.
Yep.
Danny was one of the key players on our group sectional championship basketball team. It's good to see the banners up here. I kind of miss them. The banners are all up now.
Yeah.
Last few times I've been in here, they've been repainting the walls, and now to see the impressive list of accomplishments here by the athletic program here at East Brunswick.
Getting into a little bit. Hopefully their spirits stay up the entire game.
And just a reminder, this game will be rebroadcast a couple of times on EBTV, but is also on demand. Go to the ebtv3.org website or the East Brunswick Public Library website, click on EBTV, you can get videos on demand, any of the East Brunswick sports. Kevin Liu will serve for the Bears in his first game of a best of 3.
A tight pass. And a good first block put down by Mark Lisiak and Ben Erb.
One 0 Bears. Deep serve there.
Pass by Danny. Prashant again, blocked right back. A little off the net on that swing.
Rally scoring here, so it's just 1-1 points at, or I remember back when it was side outs and
I used to play when it was side outs.
The games would be a marathon.
Uh-huh. Now we play best out of 3 to 25, win by 2.
Good serve there.
Little miscommunication by Danny and Ben. Ben should kind of never really take that pass. That pass is all Danny's. It's what Dan's talking to him about right now.
Jump serve coming.
There's the pass by Danny. A double called on Kevin Liu. Just came out of his hands a little bit funny.
I know with these new balls here, with the stripes on them, you can see the rotation on some of these serves and that hard jump serve.
Nice top spin. But a little easier to pass because it doesn't move as much. Prashant, very nice pass. Kevin didn't have to move, but Ben was planning on running something else, and Kevin sent him a different ball. So another miscommunication, it looked like. So we got to get back into here.
4-1. Yeah, 4-1 down. And that's out. That's serve. He throws it up so high, and unlike South Brunswick, where the ceilings are so cathedral-like, he's going to run into problem with the basketball courts that have been swung back.
Yep.
Prashant Kolopachari to serve.
Danny getting a kill. East Brunswick back in here, 4-3, or 3-4, I should say. South Brunswick still leads.
And that one just, again, the different types of stuff. That one seemed to be a lot flatter.
Yeah.
But when it hits, boom, it explodes off of the arms and out.
Just
what was that called?
looks like Mr. Cuddy, the down official, called the time, but the up official didn't see it. Oh, never mind. We're calling it out of rotation on East Brunswick here. Looks like Prashant shouldn't have been the server. It should have been Danny Leung. So EB was out of rotation.
Well, we talked about it at the beginning, but not, with the different players. And now, how do they do that now? Now that he's batting out of order in baseball.
You just skip over Danny and you move on in the rotation. They lose the serve, and now they're serve receiving, and Danny will have to wait to go around again before he serves. And South Brunswick might get a point for that.
Or a point for East Brunswick taken away.
Oh, okay.
A little bit of controversy here in this first game so far. We'll see what the scoring.
All right, so maybe score should remain EB3. Oh, no.
Yes, they're going to
3-4. Yes.
3-4. East Brunswick trailing South Brunswick here, with South Brunswick on the serve.
All right, so all of that for nothing. It's 4-4 now.
Yeah.
It's now John Wong's going to serve for Ben Erb, and Mike Mann's going to check in as middle in the front row.
East Brunswick has a definite size advantage here.
Good read by John, but we have a net violation on East Brunswick.
Yep.
Maybe he's got to settle down a little bit here. A little sloppy first few points here. Another ball served out of bounds by South Brunswick. Alec Weissman's going to come in for Mark Lisiak. And Billy Fox is checking in for Kevin Liu. Alec will become our new setter. And Billy checks in as a right side. We're running something called a 6-2, where we're always having 2 setters and 3 hitters. Good float serve by Alec.
Little dip there.
Good read by John Wong. Ball's not pushed out, but Prashant still makes the kill on the swing anyway.
You wanted that ball wider?
A little bit wider. Looked like it didn't come out of Alex's hands quite right for some reason.
6-5 Bears.
Another good block.
And hits the antenna and
by
heads
Billy
out.
And Mike.
Mike's the leader on the team this year in blocks so far. And that went in.
Good swing out of the back row.
And for the Vikings, checking in is Sharat Dirkabwala, who's checking in to serve.
Good pass.
Not high enough, I don't think, because Mike Mann puts it right into the net. 7-7.
Good feet by Prashant. Saves that pass.
There's a free play here.
Off the block. Good pass by Danny Long.
And we're just going to need to remind the audience that the rafters are in play. If any ball goes up there into the rafters, yeah. Okay. 8-7, and Prashant, let's see if he makes sure he's in the right rotation here.
Yeah, we're good here. Let's see if he hopefully can make those same good serves that he made last time. And there's one of them. Good block, again, hit out of bounds by the South Brunswick Vikings.
It does look so simple. Just put your arms up and block.
Yeah,
but I'm sure timing plays a big part in it.
Footwork, hand placement.
Now they're allowed to poach over the net, right? As long as they don't touch it.
Yes.
That was a point for South Brunswick there, so it's 9-8.
If you really want to reach over, if you have your arms straight up, that's when most of the time the ball just hits your hands and it goes all over the place and not back down onto the other side of the court. So we stretch the press over the net on blocking. Tight pass, but good save by Alec, and that was a lefty swing by Mike Mann.
Yeah, you expected Mike to wind up with the right one, and he just tapped it with the left.
It's good improv there.
And now Mike Mann going back to serve. Bears up 10-8.
That was a ball right on the line. It's a good serve. I would like them to step it up a little bit more here too, though.
What do you mean, like?
Yeah, just I don't know. Just it was a little sloppy in the beginning. A little miscommunication. When they're on, they're on. It's a very complete all around team. So EB takes the lead here on the kill by Danny Leung, 12-8 in the first set.
Little blooper there.
Offset and blocked back down on the side of the court. So point for EB.
And it was on the line there, and the up official saw that right in front of him. Mike Mann changing position, drops it right over. Getting no spin on that one.
This time ball blocked out of bounds, so point goes to South Brunswick.
13-9, checking in for South Brunswick, Jimmy Quilter. He'll head up in the front row. Serving for the Vikings, Ryan Wall. Again,
good
flat
pass.
Yeah. Oh. Now all six were right up within perhaps 10 feet of the net, and nobody was in the back.
Nope.
Now whose responsibility is that to stay back?
Right off, it looked like could have been John, but usually between John and whoever is back row left side, which is Prashant, one of them takes back middle, and one of them should usually hang back, whoever's in the back middle, because the person in the front, the back left, comes up and covers right underneath that hitter.
Ooh, and that was a case where maybe should not have tried to go after that one. It was heading close to the line. Now we get substitutions for the Bears as Kevin Liu checks back in.
And Mark Lisiak.
And Mark Lisiak will join him on the front line. We'll go on the front line. Liu will drop back to serve.
Again, that's a back and forth blocking here.
Timeout. And this called by the South Brunswick coach. That's Coach Jeff King. He's the JV coach. The varsity coach, we were told, is unavailable today.
Oh, okay. I was actually questioning that myself because I didn't see Sean Ryman, his name. I didn't see him in the gym, and I was curious if he was coaching this year. But then I remember Coach Rudd told me he was, so I didn't know.
Okay, and we do not have Coach Russ Mike today, but very quick and kind of informative, persuasive here to get picked it up. Bears up 15-10. Jeff King has a little more work ahead of him to do. I mean, how do you overcome a size differential like that? I mean, obviously, if you have a front line of 6'7", it's going to be hard to overcome that kind of front line. But how do you do that
just
with a smaller team?
Smart play, like you saw them a couple times before, just trying to poke one over the net, or just it's about placement and playing smart. If you don't have the size, you got to do it other ways. Make sure we're passing well and giving our players opportunities to get the ball back over the net. Well, that was a definite net violation on Ben Urban. Even Coach Rutz can laugh at that one.
With the sneer on his face.
It happens. Can't avoid him sometimes. Nice up by South Brunswick with the read, but Kevin Liu cannot make that play.
That looked like perhaps a case of admiring your shot and not getting back, or not thinking that they were going to be able to return it.
Good swing by Mark from the left side of the court.
Free ball here.
Should do something with this here. And oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a kill.
Was nice.
there, right there, finding that open space right in the middle. And Danny Lung will go back and serve now with the Bears
now
up 16-12.
He'll actually serve.
Yeah.
Mark was lucky he was there because he didn't really get off the net for that one. Another line shot by Prashant. He's just, he wants it and they're letting him have it. And he's swinging the ball very nicely right now. And EB takes a 17-12 lead.
Game one of a best of three.
Should be another
opportunity here.
Yeah. Just out of bounds.
Just out.
I'd say an inch or two. Just a little more snap, that ball would have been good.
Oh, miscommunication there.
Trying to run that 31 with Ben again, and it just didn't seem to work again. So we have a little lead to play with, but bad pass by John, and no help by anybody. Back on EB's team, we need to do a little bit more talk. I didn't hear anybody go for that second ball. Open your mouths, and we got to communicate. There we go. That's much better. Yeah.
And South
I feel like Mark needs that ball a little bit higher, or he's just not snapping on the end of his swing. Last two have sailed long from Mark. See if we can get back in this here. Good pass. And that ball is good because Prashant hit the net outside the antennas, and if he hits that outside the antennas, then it's okay. Like he ran into the pole and it's outside the antennas. I know South Brunswick is questioning that call. They were confused by the no call, but it's a good block by Mike Mann.
Again, Mike the leader in blocks.
Block. Yep. South Brunswick will get the point for that one. EB's up still slight margin, 19-17. Sure they would like a little bit bigger of a lead here.
And
that helps.
That helps. Just an air ball and a foul shot kind of deal here, as the ball does not even reach the net. Bit of an embarrassment.
Alec Weissman checking back in, and so is Billy Fox. It's also one of those miscommunication sets by the middle and the setter from South Brunswick trying to work something out.
And
nonetheless, point goes to EB. We have now 21-17.
Still, again, game one of a best of three. Next on the schedule for the Bears, you said Bridgewater?
Well, Thursday they'll play, they have Piscataway away, and then home against Bridgewater. And then Saturday is a big day for them. They go down to Southern Regional for a big tournament. And then all the playoff games are actually full legitimate games that count. So, and Southern, I believe, is ranked 3 or 4 maybe in the state, so he's hoping to make a good showing on them.
Fairlawn, St. Joe's.
Yeah, and then I think Southern, so it's their top 4.
What are some of the other powers here for volleyball here?
Let's see, we saw.
I mean, back in the day, it was Cherry Hill.
They're
Cherry Hill.
lower on the rankings, but St. Peter's is up there, I believe. I even just looked at it yesterday. I ran through the top 20 in my head yesterday, and I'm so busy, I don't even remember anymore. CBA is amongst the top teams.
Bears have 6 state championships to their credit.
Just looking for number 7 this year.
Tipped.
Off the hands.
Yep.
Good get by John, and then one by Alec. Hustling back and out of bounds. So good hustle plays for EB pays off here. Takes it to 23-17. 2 points away for a first set victory. And the back row.
And that was out, blocked it out. That was a nice little run there after South Brunswick came close. Bears put up, I think, 6 points in a row or 7 points in a row.
The pass by John. Free ball opportunity here for East Brunswick. Starts with a good pass. And
how many?
straight down
that should be a statistic. That you know, you have blocks, you have kills, you have digs, assists, but how many free balls you take advantage of?
Yep. We call them the create opportunities, and if you could finish on those, then you're a pretty decent team. On game point here, ball goes into net, but still set point for EB. A little tight, but Alec has no problem getting to that, and Mike has no problem finishing. So set 1 goes to East Brunswick 25-19. We'll switch sides and come back for set 2.
Now we have a little bit of lineup changes there.
Yeah, probably, definitely.
Now, again, you look at it, and there were moments where there was a sloppiness, lack of communication. Are we at that point in the season? I mean, honestly, are we at that point in the season where a little bit of focus is lost because the big games are yet to come? The early season tests are in the book.
I think it's it's just a combination. Like we said, the lineup was changed a little bit. They actually did. They had a very late practice last night at at different times. All things could affect them. But I think. They just go into every game to play, and a few mistakes happen, and out of rotation happens, but they definitely look forward to the teams where it's a little more competitive. But South Brunswick put up a fight, and hopefully they don't get flat here, and they do have an issue coming into game 2 after beating a team game set 1 and coming in set 2 and just falling flat. So hopefully that's not the case here. So, and I see there will be a lineup change here. I could already see the libero will be a different player this game, and so maybe just we'll see. We'll mix it up. It looks like another right side will be coming in, and so hopefully they could finish. They're deep enough to do so. So.
Yeah, as we're looking at a roster here, varsity roster for South Brunswick, and there's only 10 names on it, and yet East Brunswick has so many, and then with the junior varsity on top of that.
Trying to look over at their bench, looks like Jesse Stabinski might be in as libero. Jordan Marglin's up with his jersey on as a right side. He might be in. So we'll see.
Again, EBTV's coverage. EBTV's coverage of East Brunswick High School athletics. I'd like to thank the EBTV technical crew who come out here and set it up and rebroadcast it back to you. And again, you can access not only sports programming but community service, community interest programming on the video on demand portion of the EBTV3 website. Go to www.ebtv3.org and click video on demand to see any of these great programs that the people here at EBTV put on for community here in East Brunswick. They come out, they do dozens of sporting events every season, let alone every year, and we thank them again for their support of East Brunswick High School athletics.
Both teams should be entering the floor soon. We only got 15 seconds here on the clock. Game set 2 will start just after that.
All right, so we'll set the lineup for the Bears.
We have Mike Mann coming back in the middle. Billy Fox still be, I believe, actually. Okay, Billy Fox will be checking in as our right side. Jack Fredericks is now entering the game as our outside with Prashant Colapancherry, because it looks like Danny Leung, he will be playing tonight, so Ben Erb is still in, and Alec Weissman will be starting as our setter.
And Prashant is talking over with the down official about that rotation problem there, and trying to make sure he doesn't do it again this time in the second set of this match.
Oh, it looks like they were flipped. Jack would be front row first, and Prashant is playing back row first. They thought it was the other way. As long as everything else is good, we're good. And Jesse Stabinski will come in as libero for this match, or the set, sorry. Jesse is also on our East Brunswick boys soccer team. He plays in the fall.
Most of these athletes are multiple sport athletes.
South Brunswick will get the serve first.
Again, serving down 1-0 in this best of 3. And
it's a good spot. I don't know if he meant to do it, but that was a good spot on that serve, right behind Mike, right in front of Jack, and just dropped right on the line.
And that one goes awry, 1-1. And Alec Weissman will go back to serve.
Good short float serve. trouble for South Brunswick, and they do manage to hit that ball over. Great set by Alec with the jump set, and Mike puts the ball straight down.
Two-one Bears. Ooh.
Straight through the block, off the hands of Jesse Stabinski. In the right position, just
There has to be
hang on to
a level of fearlessness to see something coming right at you like that, and to be able to put your hands up in time.
A little bad pass by Jack Fredericks, goes over the net and poked right back over by South Brunswick. It takes the lead 3-2 here. Billy with the ball hit out of bounds.
4-2.
South Brunswick getting very excited here. Let's see, EB could stop them in their tracks. That might do it.
That's
Good touch by
change of momentum,
touch,
a change of tactic there.
Yep, it's a very smart play. He sees the court very well. He's a good player. He's actually going to Rutgers Newark in the fall to play volleyball for them. So.
That was a giveaway.
Good put over by Billy, smart play. Whose off ball was a little behind him. Good save by Alec, but just can't handle it.
He could not elevate that. And we're 5-3, South Brunswick. And that's long. Jimmy Quilter, I think, is 0 for his last 3 serves, including one that didn't even reach the net.
That's right.
Mike Mann to serve for the Bears. Oh, Sean could not get that one down.
There's the swing by Billy Fox. Good swing, starts with a great pass. We have substitutions here. Number 4, Jordan Margolin is coming in for Alec Weissman, and Kevin Luchek's back in the game for Billy Fox.
And Kevin Lou will go back to serve. Are there that kind of situational substitutions where you definitely want to sub in somebody who's a better server at a certain point?
Well, they're actually switching setters right now. Jordan and Billy play front row only, and Kevin and Alec are playing back row setters. So the reason why they have a back row setter only is because they always want 3 hitters in the front row. So they have obviously more opportunities to put a ball somewhere instead of only having 2, when sometimes South Brunswick does. So they sub in the a right side for setter so that he goes back in the front row. I don't even know if that ball came over. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, that did not reach.
But sometimes, yeah, they do. Sometimes you're a serving specialist. Sometimes you're a defensive specialist and you come in for somebody in the back row only to play defense. Nice touch by Jack Fred. Oh, and Ben, nice set. See if EB can make something out of that. Good hustle play down there. Jordan off the hands.
Off the air conditioning.
Here's that free ball opportunity we were talking about. Let's see if they can make it count. And
this time Prashant does.
Right off the hands of the libero. Kevin Lou will stay and serve, and EB is now up 8-6. So they have taken a nice little run here themselves. Jesse right in position.
be going one too many times to that side. And this time South Brunswick defended.
Good pass. And it's a kill by Jordan off the block.
9-7 Bears as Prashant Cherry goes back to serve.
High looping jump serve. Here's Jack swinging, and Jack with a kill.
Yep.
Right through the block. He just hits the ball. Most of them hit the ball so hard on they just hit right through the block, or
yeah,
they're
that's
just not getting up and pressing.
How strong, just to block that, how strong your arms have to be and locked in position to block it without being pushed back. And
yeah, it's all about positioning. If you're not getting up and across, then they're just going to swing right through you, especially
11-7 Bears.
Hitters here. Good serve by Prashant, and South Brunswick in trouble again. Can't quite make it out of the basket there.
Again, Bears up 12-7. Won the first set 25-19. Oh, into the net. Ends that streak. Right down the line.
Right down the line, absolutely. I was like, I saw that one from here.
And Mike Mann will check back in, replacing Ben Erb. Jesse Stabinski with the serve, does not reach the net. Right back, 13-9.
Looked like he hit that ball off his hand. Swing and a miss by Prashant, no touch.
Oh, the...
Really? I'm sorry. I don't know about that, but
well,
I guess I'm not facing him, and I wear glasses. So.
We do have to explain that there are two students or two, students on the corners helping officiate here. So
yeah. So a couple of few errors by East Brunswick here has gotten South Brunswick back into this game a little bit. 13-11, second set. EB winning the first one, 25-19. Coming back.
Is that a lift?
No, Kevin Liu is in the back row, and he can't technically hit it over by jumping in the front row. So he called it back row attack because he jumped over the plane of the net and hit the ball over at the same time. So he would have had to stay down or save it back to our side, which he didn't. That's a nice set. Jack with the off-speed swing. Looked like South Brunswick was under the net, but they didn't call anything. And again, another miss hit by Jordan Margolin. Ties us up at 13 here, so we need to put a ball away. We need to not pass him poorly. We just need to finish. A few errors add up here. Good save by Jesse. Let's see if they can make an opportunity out of that free ball here. And that ball's
out.
Blocked out of bounds.
And that breaks the streak there. That was a nice run. Brandon Mariano with that heavy jump serve. That was the topspin, just pulling it down. Bears up 14-13 now. Game of it's been those kind of 4 or 5 point runs. We've seen that, both sides. Just on the line, looked like down.
I would have said it was out.
Well, there's an official right there on the step ladder.
I know. That's a nice pass by Jesse. And Mike, I think Mike wants the ball back.
Yeah. Just put it in his direction. Let's end this.
Yeah. Here's Jack Frederick's going to serve. The 15-14 lead. Jump float. And that's a good block by EB, Mike Mann and Billy Fox on that one. Ball will go back to Jack Fredericks and East Brunswick.
Not much that Jason Wayne Librero for South Brunswick could do with that one.
Yeah.
And even if he did, there was nobody around him to take it.
Good pass on the push. That ball swung out of bounds. Looked like Prashant just pulled it a little too much.
And no deflection there either.
No.
16-15 Bears.
He does get one reserve here if he drops the ball, if he doesn't like his toss. Looks like a little out in front of him. So he's just going to stay on his feet for this one.
That was a...
And Alec Weissman
Yeah.
blocked the ball from the back row, which he can't do. Hoping, I guess, he could get away with it, but called it on Kevin, so I'm assuming they would call it on Alec. And that takes us 16 apiece here. Hopefully we could end the run. This is where they South Brunswick picked up a bunch of points last time.
That one ended up in the scorer's table, so South Brunswick takes a late lead here.
See, East Brunswick just needs a pass here. We need to finish. We're a better team than that.
And that one sails right across and into the padding. All right. Dubinsky has checked out. And Billy Fox is in.
That was a nice roll along the net.
Spun along the net, yeah.
Yep. To finish that off.
18-17 Bears. Floater.
Good block by Prashant. Read that ball all the way.
That looked like that the South Brunswick player there was a little too far out for his comfort level.
South Brunswick taking a quick timeout here. Drops their lead. It's now 19-17 East Brunswick in the second set. Looking to hopefully close this out in the next few points and keep it clean, smooth, and you know, if we pass well, everything else should come. So we're looking to do that. We just got to get Mike Mann and put one over the net here, and we should be good.
Again, Bears 10-1 on the season. Their only loss coming at a quad tournament where they lost to St. Joe's, but beat Fairlawn, who was at the time, I believe, the #1 team in the state.
And St. Joe's lost to Fairlawn that day, so it's like a whole little triangle there. We went 3 with St. Joe's, and it was I wasn't there, but I will be at the next one, May 3rd. They play St. Joe's again.
Here or there?
Here.
Okay.
Next Friday should be a really, really good game, you know, for the top of the conference. If EB wins, hopefully in 2, he says they could beat them in 2. So they just got to show up and play.
Mike Mann to serve.
There's
hard
a good
spin,
ball.
top spin down.
Jack with the pass. Billy with the put away.
Difficult to dig them out when they're at your ankles.
Yeah. Get lower. Evie with 5 points away from the 2-set victory.
Oh. And again, with these new balls that they're using with the stripes on them, you can see that top spin, and it is just nasty.
Absolutely. Jumping again. And that time gets a little help from the net there.
Yeah. Now when did that rule change? Because I can remember that being, you know, any touch, the up official had his hand on the net, and any type of let serve was.
I think
just,
that that went away with the whole
with the rally scoring
thing. It was just, it makes the game more exciting, the new rules. And
well, it's more of an international rule.
Yeah.
Going to the Olympic Games and other international competitions.
Yep.
I happened to, when I was at the '96 Olympic Games in Atlanta, get tickets for the volleyball.
Oh, very cool.
And the Brazilian team was just flying all over the place. I mean, they downed USA team in two, but they were just all over. I mean, it was. And it wasn't just, jump up, knock it down. I mean, they were flying.
Yep.
And at that level, it's just.
Now that's when you got to have no fear to be on the other side of that.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 22-17, EB 3 points away.
And again, statistics. I mean, we don't have a lot of statistics here, but like points on serve. I imagine that you have somebody who's a dominant server, you just ride them. Somebody who's running a good streak here, like Mike's doing here. Mike Mann's doing.
They called Prashant there. It looked like he had a very nice block, but they said he went over and reached for it. Referee's a referee, I guess.
22-18.
But servers a lot of time will also serve to a person who is usually not the strongest passer as well. So it's all that placement. The whole thing about placement and serving smart and playing smart.
Okay, Kevin Liu will check in. Jordan Margolin checks in. Kevin will go back to serve. Bears 2 points away from closing out this match. A little bit of concern there for the substitutions on the South Brunswick side.
It's a great serve by Kevin. The ball dropped on his float serve. Good opportunity here. The back row swing by Jack is put away for a kill. And we have a match point.
Match point.
We're at 24-18. See if EB could just close it out here and finish this game.
Not quite yet.
Not quite. Take a good serve receive and a put away here. Let's see what happens. The serve coming from South Brunswick, 24-19. Good pass by Jack Fredericks and Mike Mann. Oh no, sorry, that was Ben Arb. I'm sorry, Ben.
Ben puts it away
with the finish.
And 2 25-19 games here. And East Brunswick closes out the Vikings of South Brunswick. 25-19, 25-19. Do you take anything from that, aside from wanting to correct the sloppiness, perhaps a little bit, the better communication? What do you do when you're substituting in players here as liberally as Coach Rutz has done here?
I think it's a good thing for the players for him to be able to play as many kids as he can get in, and they are a deep bench, and it just shows that EB has a good future for the next few years down the road. So.
All right, once again, we'd like to thank the EBTV technical crew for coming out and giving you the opportunity to see these wonderful athletes here at East Brunswick High School. For Melissa Strauss, I'm Ken Saroka. Thank you for tuning in, and have a great day.